Hey everyone, so what I've been doing is I've been picking out the clumps of hairs. Let's see. Again, if this is your first time watching, I recommend you go back and watch the previous videos. And clumping basically means I'm grouping together individual hairs. So I'm just picking them out right now. Like I mentioned on my previous video, like I'm picking out the ones that make sense, like the clumps that make hairs that look like they should be together, that should be grouped together. See, and then after I do this, I'm going to add the shadows around them. In order to make them more evident. And then after that, I'm going to darken them so they blend in with the rest of the hair, so they don't look like this. Because right now they look too, they stand out too much. And they just don't look right. Sometimes they're easier to see if you stand back. From a further distance, you can see them. See here, we're going to group all these hairs together. So I just tap. It's not much to say here except for that. Again, we're looking for those layers. See this one right here. There's some curves. Again, all this depends on also on the indentations that we did at the beginning. That's why I say keep them random. But if you keep them random, and also like I mentioned, there's 3 different directions that the hair can grow. They can curve to the right, to the left, or down the middle. And just randomly adding all those, eventually you will have 2 of the same, 2 that are going to go in the same directions, and those are the ones that you're going to be clumping. Again, it looks like a mess right now, but once we start adding the shadows around them, we start darkening them, it'll look much better. You could also extend them, make a couple that are larger than the others. So we'll have some going in this direction now. See, we still haven't even added a single white hairs. Those will make a huge difference, a huge impact on the drawing once we add them. We could have left it the way we had it at the beginning, but we want more realism. And if you look at a picture of a leopard or any other big cat, you'll notice these clumps. Of course, they don't look like this, but once we start rendering them, they'll start looking like those, like what you see in the pictures. So we're going to clump these together, these single hairs. Same here. So you guys let me know, like, if these videos are too long or too short, or if they're being helpful. If it's your first time here, like, this may be a lot of information. If this is the first time seeing my artwork, so let's turn it and see how it looks from this side, from this angle. Let's see if we could see other fine new clumps from this angle. So we're gonna extend this one all the way down there. I see a lot of single hairs, and those are going to be fun to add. See, one thing that I'm noticing, I could always fix this, but the clumps, they look long. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be thinning out the tips, the ends. In order to make them look more realistic. See, here I'm connecting this clump with this group of hairs here. and I'll darken the hairs, the shadows below. See that? This technique is all about this, like the tiny details. And that's why I say this technique is not going to be for everyone. Because it does need you do need a lot of patience for this. But once you put in all the work and then you see the end result, then it's all worth it. See, then we connect these clumps using the individual hairs. And you'll see them all over the place. If you added them randomly like we did at the beginning, like at the end of the indentation. Okay, so let's darken the shadows around the clumps. See this part here? I'm going to darken it. There's another layer. Let's turn it again. Get a different perspective. See here, I'm finding the ends, the the ends of the clumps. And just darkening them. Again, what this does is just gives the illusion that the hair is coming up from the bottom up. And then, like I said, then I'll darken the clumps so they don't stand out so much. See, I'll darken this one. This one here. So I'll darken these hairs. These hairs are between these two clumps. These two right here. So they'll be a bit darker. Then, like I said, you need a lot of patience for this. Like, if you really want it to look good, this is what you need to go through. And that's the reason why my drawings take such a long time, because of this. Like, I look for these like tiny details. But it's also so satisfying, like when I see the final drawing and I see how all these like little details come together. Like, it makes you feel good. And then you remember all the work that went into it and all the planning. So it's very rewarding. See, from here again, we'll start adding those individual loose hairs. See, because the light is coming from this side, that's why I turned it this way. So because of the shadow that these indentations cast, I'm able to see them easier. See, these single hairs pulls everything together, ties everything together. Like the clumps, the shadows, the highlights. And it adds an extra layer, which in turn adds more depth to the drawing. See, and then I can go in and just darken the hairs below, so the highlights. And then I'm left with this one hair here. Same here, I can darken this one. Like I said, just turning the drawings in from different position, you can see these single hairs more. Again, from this point on, it's all like little details. So I'll just continue doing that. And next, hopefully next video, everything should be done. If not, then we'll just continue. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you find these videos useful. Share, like, and comment below. So I'll see you guys next video. Talk to you guys next video.